We do not need more rubber stamps for a violent, racist police force who finds its legacies in slave patrols and union busting. We know that about them. We've been telling y'all that for years. Y'all don't have any excuses. We've been saying, we know, you know. And the choice is, are you going to allow them to continue to use these weapons this way, or are you going to make them change something since 2020? There was a brutal murder of George Floyd. It inflamed the pain and rage of communities that have suffered oppression for generations, and people went to the streets with that pain and rage. The police escalated violence every single day, every step of the way. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, your officers escalated violence way before windows were ever broken. In fact, I would posit that their use of their military weapons is why windows were broken. People were hurt on top of trying to express their pain. So when you send the police, the very police, anyways, we could talk about protests sometime, but these, the weapons that they used on my body, on the body of people that I love, on the body of young people in Sacramento, so many young people in Sacramento. I don't know if you all went out to those actions, but just so many young people, so many beautiful young people trying to express how they felt. And Sac PD came out with violence, and that is why we have the state law. And we need to find compliance, actual oversight, actual scrutiny. We need you to take this opportunity, responsibility, mandate from the state to use your actual oversight power to have scrutiny. Ask the hard questions. Get the use justifications, okay? Nothing has changed.
Thank you for your comments. Your time is complete.
Absolutely. My final comment is, if nothing's changed since 2020, then what's the whole compliance?
Thank you for your comments. The next speaker is Salisa Campos.
As a veteran, let's look at the facts here, people. Militarization of police department for public safety will result in the same success rate as the military efforts, including myself, in Iraq and Afghanistan. And what are the success rate? And I'm just asking that question for you guys to just take a look at that. The money, the lives lost, the trauma, and that's what this will expedite. That's what this policy will expedite and ensure we'll have in our communities. The same people that live in affluent neighborhoods that aren't heavily patrolled by police, but they want to see this enforcement be enforced on the less affluent communities, and that's not right. These are people that come from, I want to say, the 2016, 2018 MAGA, extreme far right subculture.
But right now we're talking about priorities. If 40% of the city council budget goes to the police, where's the rest of the money for actual safety, genuine safety for our communities and our students?
As a teacher, breaking up fights is something I'm expected to do with my bare hands. So I'd really appreciate if we could hold our community safety officers to a higher standard.
Ensures that if the council approves this policy, more Black and brown disabled people will suffer serious physical harm and psychological trauma at the hands of police.